That's right, torturing a narcissist. That's what we're talking about today. The top ways you can irritate these people to absolutely no end. Mixed in this list are several things that you actually should be doing anyway when it comes to dealing with a narcissist or anyone in general, to be honest. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So here we go. Number 1, never, ever apologize. Narcissists get their little feelings hurt all the time, and they want constant apologies and understandings and for you to open up about all your wrongdoings. Yeah, don't do that. Who cares if you hurt their feelings? Say what you mean what you say, and never apologize for being you and who you are, especially never apologize when you aren't even wrong. I've shared this a million times. I actually apologized for being cheated on when someone being unfaithful has absolutely nothing to do with you. When I caught the narcissist, I was told the cheating was my fault. I didn't spend enough time with him. I took the blame. I took the credit, so to speak, and actually apologized. Absolutely not. Never apologize to a narcissist. Number 2, introduce them to what we call the real world. Play on the narcissist's overwhelming amounts of insecurities, but do it in the sweetest, most innocent way you can possibly think of. I know that your job is really stressful. It's okay if you quit. I mean, come on, we all know you can't handle a lot of stress, and besides, it's not like you're running a Fortune 500. It's just a lame-ass job that a trained cat can do. Or, I don't think you look old. You look seasoned, experienced, if you will. Show no sign of malice, almost a naivete on your part where you don't really realize that you're delivering that backhanded, passive-aggressive compliment where you shine a huge spotlight on their deepest, darkest insecurities. And when you're called out on it, hit them with, wow, you're really sensitive. I didn't really mean to hurt your feelings. But while you're doing this, smile, be warm, pleasant, and polite, along with delivering sweet, subtle burns like that. Take legitimate compliments away from them as well. Essentially, stop boosting their ego. Yeah, you look fine. I mean, how cute do you gotta look when you go to Target anyways? It's not like they don't let everyone in there. Number 3, flaunt your confidence. This one might be a little bit tricky because, first of all, you have to know who you are. You have to find who you are and be okay with it and accept it and be confident about it. But when you know who you are, show them who you are. Be the best possible you inside and out. Take care of yourself. Do hair and nails and diet and gym and therapy. Work on your mental health. And be all about being your best self, managing your worst self, and always displaying just the utmost confidence. Being confident makes you harder to control. Don't allow yourself to be isolated by this person. Keep in touch with those nearest and dear to you. Being confident and having a support team are amazing ways to keep the narcissist nuts. When you feel good, again, you're not easy to control. When they can't isolate you, their tricks don't work. Looking and feeling your best going out into the world makes them jealous. It taps into those insecurities and makes them insane. All those insecurities they carry around all day, you are now amplifying because you are not weak. You don't have low self-esteem. They can't keep you under their thumb. Be unapologetically you. Be hot and awesome and smart and funny. Be exactly who you know you are. Don't do what happens to a lot of us, whereas we just become an extension of them and we're not ourselves anymore. Never allow that to happen to you. Always be exactly who you are, not who they want you to be. If you'd like to talk with me one-on-one and get some support for what you're going through, you can email BookAChatWithJess@gmail.com to set up private chats with me. Number 4, aloofness is where it's at. This is maddening for a narcissist. You don't overshare. Therefore, they have nothing to use against you later. It makes them question, among other things, how do you really feel about them? Be constantly and purposefully ambiguous. Give them no ammunition to hurt you or blackmail you or hold something over your head for the rest of ever. Don't fall for their future faking. Go slow in any and all relationships. Do things like never commit, keep them at arm's length. All of that aloofness, all of that ambiguity. You're not really into it, but you're not saying that you're not into it. Number 5, along the same lines, like I just said, go slow. Don't be seduced by lame-ass future faking. Never let it get to that point. This is where you do specific things. Don't throw around the L word. And no, we're not talking about loser, the other one. We're talking about the other one. Don't say love or soulmates or wow, I never met someone like you, never met a person I have so much in common with. Go slow and constantly use the most powerful word in the English language. No. Nope, don't want to go out. Nope, don't want your number. Nope, don't want to text. When you say no, but you're cute and charming and persuasive and there's a sassy cheekiness about it, it actually makes people who can't have you want to chase you even harder, especially toxic people like narcissists, where a lot of them just enjoy the chase more than anything else. Once they actually get what they're chasing, they don't usually want it so much anymore. It's like a dog chasing a car. What would they do with it if they actually got it? Except we know. When these dogs get the cars, then all of a sudden they treat them like shit and don't want them anymore. But allow yourself to be chased, but not gotten. Because that'll eventually take all the fun out of it for a narcissist. They're putting in so much work, but yet getting nothing from it. Because in the end, the prize, you can't be got. Number 6, discard. Go full stop, no contact on their ass. Live your life, be amazing, be who you are. Drop them like a bad habit with no warning and never come back. This is all petty. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that this shit isn't petty. It is. It's very petty. It's game playing. It's super passive aggressive. It's a lot of things that narcissists, in fact, themselves do. That's why it works to make people crazy. The things they do drive us crazy. So when you just become a rubber band and flip it right back onto them, of course, a lot of these things would make somebody crazy. I can't tell you that these things aren't crazy making or petty, childish, juvenile, but you know what? You clicked on the video and got this far through it, so maybe you just learned something about yourself. However, doing a lot of the things that I talked about, a lot of the things you actually should be doing. So I kind of want to highlight some of these things I talked about. Some of these things you should be doing. Always be confident in who you are. Always be you. Don't let someone make you feel like less than a person. Don't let someone isolate you and tell you that you don't deserve to be around people. You shouldn't be apologizing for shit that you didn't do. You shouldn't be putting up with toxic bullshit behavior. You should be discarding them and moving on with your life. You deserve better. These are some tips for also detaching from a narcissist. You pull away, you do you, you stop worshiping them, you focus on you. But, let's say what it is. Let's say what a lot of people are thinking. You might as well have some fun with it before you go. Why not? You doing these things will more than likely cause the narc to freak out. They'll ghost, they'll discard. I did half this shit without even really realizing what I was doing. I was becoming reactively abusive and I stopped texting back right away. I started saying no to making plans and doing things, and I was very quickly discarded. So sometimes behaving this way can actually go on ahead and show them the door, which them leaving is the greatest gift they can ever possibly give you. Tell me down in the comments how you have chosen to make a narcissist crazy. What exactly was it that you did? Was it something that was beneficial for you as well, or was it just to kind of play the game with them? Let me know, of course, down in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, Survivor, and take care of yourself.